Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time. I haven't posted in ages, but life gets at you sometimes, and I just want to say I'm happy that January's over. January has been a bit of a rough ride. I feel like a lot of people have been saying it. I've been seeing it all over social media, but I'm glad January's over and my new year starts in February, which is today. Probably see this video tomorrow though. But I'm just gonna do a review on the new Makeup Revolution Infinite Concealer, the new extended one on the Conceal and Define one. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a comparison and see if it's actually much better than the older version, and I'll just be comparing the same two colors and give you my thoughts on it at the end. So I'm just going to do the rest of my face and then we'll get on to the review. So the foundation I'm going to use is the Revolution Fast Base. I've done a review on this before. If you haven't seen it, go and have a look. I actually really love this foundation. The concealer in that foundation not so much, but it applies on so quickly. Okay guys, so now on to the review. So this is the new Conceal and Define. So this is the Infinite Longwear Concealer, and this is the original one which everybody loved. Now this one, the original one, is in 50 shades and the new one is in 60 shades, I believe. There's two main differences. Is that this one, they've increased the pigmentation in it. So the claims are it's like 20% more pigmented than the original one. And it also had niacinamide, which obviously helps with like if you have like blemish prone skin, helps soothes, and has like anti-inflammatory properties, so which is really good for me because I love using niacinamide. So I think this is really good if you basically have blemish prone skin. This also has like an XL size, which they have for this as well. This one I got it for £6, and then the XL size is £9. The only thing that I don't like about this so far, just from the packaging, is the bottom bit. So for the original one, you can see like the number is in white and black, so it's very clear to see like what shade you're using at any time really. But this is in a brown color. I don't know if the lighter shades, don't quote me on this, I don't know if the lighter shades they show it in white, maybe to match the color, but the shade that I've got isn't that dark, so I don't know why. But yeah, it's kind of hard to see. So if I was to pick it up and I have a few of these, I'm gonna be like trying to find it. I don't like that. If they change that, I know that sounds like really picky, but it makes a difference. Like picking something up and seeing it, especially having like 5 of these, it's just annoying. I think it's just something that can be really like clarified really quickly. Just put on a white sticker and change it to that as well. With this, with just the mils, I'm just looking, with this you get 4 mils, and with this you get 5 mils, so you get 1 mil more. So that's probably why it's a little bit more expensive, but then at the same time it's more coverage, and it's for 16-hour wear, so obviously it would be a little bit more expensive. But in terms of drugstore, that's still a pretty decent price, because comparing that with the elf one, I finished my elf, but yes, it's within the same price range, so I don't think it's too bad. So I'm just gonna do one side with the new Infinite and the other side with the original Conceal and Define. The shade that I'm going to be using is in 13.5. So yeah, the Infinite is just on this side. So I'm going to do one stroke with the Infinite, and then this is with the original. And I'm trying to look in the mirror. It's not obvious, but as you can see, this is already like kind of drying fast, and this is still, you know, you can see it's more shiny and there's still more product. So with just one swipe, it definitely has, I would say, more coverage without even applying it first, because this is already like kind of drying and this is taking longer to dry. So obviously if something has more liquid or more pigment in it, it takes longer to dry than something which has less. if that makes sense to you guys. So on the offset, it looks like the claims are true so far. So I'm just gonna blend it in. And I can't remember if I said, but this is in shade 13.5. That blends out so nicely. Guys, it looks so nice. Can you guys see? Wow, that is nice. And it's meant to be crease proof as well, which I'll check out in a couple of hours. Oh, that blended so nicely. I don't even know what to say. You can't really see it as much because obviously 13.5 is a good, like, I don't like my concealer too bright. Okay, let's just do this side before my spots. I got spots on this side, so it's probably might pick up the bumps. I'm just trying to see if I can see a difference when I do one. Don't know if it's the brush or anything. I feel like the new Infinite one blended out seamlessly. I'm just gonna do one more swipe of each. That's one swipe. Literally dip it in once. I'm just trying to make it as fair as possible. Yeah, you can tell the difference when you swipe it. Definitely. So this, and then I'm gonna use this side. This is not bad. It was never bad in the first place, but you know when you get something that is better than what you have, and then what you used to have doesn't look as good, but it's still good, but you've got something better. Do you guys know what I mean? Okay, so I think in terms of blurring properties, this side looks more blurred and a bit more cakey, like you can see the thickness, and this side is more smoother. I think it's the niacinamide that makes it probably like that, more smoother, but then I can see my pores a bit more, but this kind of covers my pores more, but it's more cakey, and this is smoother basically. So that's what the main difference is. In terms of preference right now, if I wanted like a natural beat, I would go for the Infinite side because you're just so smooth, like literally so smooth. But if I wanted like a full like cakey day where, you know, full face, just everything on, I'll choose the original because it seems to kind of just, it's more cakey and it lays on my face more. It's not as seamless. It's still good, but it's not as seamless as this. This looks more like natural beat versus full face, literally. And this has more blurring properties, and this has more smoothing properties, if that makes sense. Yeah, this is more smooth and this is more blurred and covering my pores. So I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup and then come back with you guys in a couple of hours and see what it looks like after I've applied powder and done the rest of my face. I'll see you guys later. Oh, guys, it looks really good. Do you know when it just looks this Infinite side, guys, I'm gonna walk around the whole day like this. If somebody calls me, I'm gonna be like, hi, like, there's something wrong with your neck? No, there's nothing wrong with my neck. Hi. Like, do you want to shake my hand, my retina? So, hi. That's what I'm gonna be doing, because this, nah, it looks very seamless on this side. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go, come back, and I'll catch you guys later on. Okay, welcome back, guys. It's been over 7 hours since I left, and this is what I look like after 7 hours. So this was the Infinite side, that was the original side. So I'm just gonna come in a little bit closer so you guys can see. So the Infinite side, still really good. What I can say is that definitely is crease proof. I still definitely prefer the Infinite side. I feel like it's more smoother, more natural. This side is definitely more caked, and I feel like actually I'm more oily on this side. I really feel like the niacinamide is making a difference in helping. I can definitely see a difference. I don't know if you guys can, but still at the end of the day it's all very good. But this side has more longevity. You can see the side it's like oily here, and here is really not as oily. So overall I think like they did really well. The claims are true. The pigment is definitely more pigmented, but it's not as cakey. The hold is still there. Basically this formula, they've just improved the formula and it's much better. I don't really have any bad things to say about it. The only thing that I wouldn't use it for if I want a full face, even though it's more pigmented. Sometimes I know it sounds weird, but I want a full face, and the Infinite side doesn't cover my pores as well, and it doesn't blur out my imperfections as well as the original one. So that's the main difference. So if you want something that will blur out your pores, it's better that you still keep using the original one, because the Infinite one doesn't blur out your pores as much. Well, for me, I didn't see any difference in that. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching my review. Make sure to like, click and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.